So growing up, I experienced poverty. At times, we lived doubled and sometimes even tripled up with other families. Um, Things were just never really stable or secure. So I went to University High School, as she said, and my sophomore year in high school, there were drugs in my home and other illegal activity that was going on. It occurred prior to that, but in that year, my home was raided and we lost everything. So at that point, my brothers and I and my family, we couch surfed and we moved around with different families. We were highly mobile, as Cheryl said of other students. And like I said, things were just never stable. So I would go to high school and I would slap a smile on my face and I would pretend like everything was okay. And it was those caring adults that looked at me and that knew that something wasn't okay. And there were adults that believed in me and that pushed me and that motivated me to reach my potential. So during that time in high school, I wanted to be at school as much as I possibly could. So I was involved in literally everything. I remember on Tuesdays, I would go to school wearing my soccer uniform. And then on Wednesdays, I would go and I would wear my JRTC uniform. And on Fridays, I would go to school and I would wear my cheerleading uniform and band T-shirts. And I wanted to feel like I had a home. And in so many of those organizations, I did. And in so many of those organizations, I had caring adult mentors that pushed me and that believed in me. And it was those people that stepped in and not only believed in me and said that I could succeed and said that I could get out of poverty, but it was those adults that made a difference in my life, the ones that said, I believe in you, and not only do I believe in you, but I'm going to walk alongside you in this journey. I'm incredibly grateful for those adults, and around that same time, I started going to Mighty Wind Worship Center, and I got involved with the local youth group, and I was just extremely grateful to have that as a home. And so now I stand before you as a local college pastor at the same church. I stand before you as a graduate of Texas A&M University and as an almost graduate of Baylor University. And I say that not to brag on myself at all, because if I look at my past, there is no way that I could have done that alone. But I say that because I'm the embodiment of so many people that invested their time and their energy into me, and people that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And so I'm incredibly grateful for all of those people. And at the time, of course, I wish that I had a place like the Cove to call home. So when I look at this place, I see so much good work that's going to be done in our students. And I don't know if you know, but in the past year, 100% of our students graduated. And I hope that that speaks to not only the loving care of Waco IC Homeless Outreach and the work of Cheryl and Kathy and countless others, but I hope that that also speaks to the incredible resiliency that our students have. And I hope that when you look at them, that you not only see homeless student, but that you see so much more than that, because they're students and they're athletes. They're volunteers, they're members of different organizations, and they are incredibly, incredibly brilliant and resilient. And I stand here before you not only representing my story, but countless other stories as well. And my story doesn't reflect theirs, and all of us have very different stories that are very different from each other. But I thank you for being caring adults. You don't really understand the impact that you have until afterwards. And so now I can go back to those adults and show them where I am, and we can celebrate together. So I hope that you are as excited as I am about the good work that's going to be done at the Cove.